with the breeding part. Okay, a lot of people don't know that part.
A lot of people that they'll say, nah, but nah, it ain't really it's really called just pulling.
Wait, you gotta use the hand.
It's pulling it.
You just pulling, bro. You just pull
But
the
with your
skin
hand
back.
up.
You have to use one hand or two hands.
So all you do is pull back, and this little bitty ball. He'll do all the work. All you gotta do is just hold on for dear life. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, Grind and Prosper Podcast, Elevated Edition. We're just right here all chilling.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, we got Big Josh in the house, Big Keys in the house, forgive me.
You shall be forgiven.
Yes. Pass the mic to the co-host, OT.
Your boy OT here. I want to appreciate y'all, tuning in tonight.
Yeah.
We got Diego here.
Alrighty, what's up with it, y'all?
We're supposed to have Sergio, but
Yeah. I don't know what happened to him.
we were just talking about his work wife, his work girlfriend.
Nah, ain't nothing like that,
But
Maybe bringing lunches and stuff.
he stood us up, stood him up.
Nah, I'm the man in the relationship, but you know how that go.
Yeah.
Look, I brought you a Coke.
But nah, I don't know what happened. He just acted like he forgot, but he was talking about
Camera
it at
shot.
work.
He got camera shot, huh?
Yeah, I think he got shy. He didn't want other people
You
to
don't like the
fall
publicity.
in love with him after seeing him on the...
Maybe his girl didn't want to come on here.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to get in. I need
Get
to
exposed.
Yeah, no.
He's like, I ain't gonna give him no more sandwiches and lunch.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nah.
So now, Sergio, Diego.
Dang, he talking
What's
about
up,
it,
man?
He cut his
Go
shit.
ahead, man.
let's-
Let us know what you got going on with your
Y'all just gonna look at each other?
Yeah. For real.
Stupid.
Nah, man. I just been, you know what I'm saying, just trying to just get something going in this dog game, man. It's been crazy lately, you know what I'm saying, for doing it for a little bit of while, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
How long you been doing it for, bro?
Well, shit, when I first got started, man, actually thanks to my sister for giving up her dog, the way that she did.
Bonnie.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bonnie, bro. So, that's something that Cheeto and Juan Rios, produced, you know what I'm saying? And they, there was a deal that went on, and you know what I'm saying, and shit, man, at the end, you know what I'm saying, just learning, it was just locking the dog in, just getting them stuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we tried the first time, and then, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know what I'm saying, then, of course, and then, you know what I'm saying, she didn't take, so, it was just, just having her, man, it was, that's how I pretty much got started. And then at that, they showed me, a lot at the same time, and then, I'm still learning, as the way, that I'm going, but, man, just starting out, that's something that I've always wanted to do when I first, seen it on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, just, back then, seeing the dogs in the ring and everything, and I was just like, man, you know what I'm saying, I gotta get me one, you know what I'm saying, I want to go ahead and, just get it out there. I already had it all planned out.
Yeah, that shit inspired you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
What kind of dogs are there?
American Bullies. I got some pocket bullies, and then her first litter, you know what I'm saying, it was a really good one, just learning everything and just just getting started, and and then I did it one more time with her, and then of course some things happen, and I ended up getting rid of, what I'm saying, most of it. But with her, man, she kept trying to get the damn mailman, bro. She did not like no damn, nobody in the damn,
like,
in the
fuck
suit.
back.
Yeah, bro, that was had to call the dog pound every time, and every single time, bro, I literally put it right back inside, and shit.
That's why everyone in the suit reminded her of dog pound.
Yeah, ain't stupid.
For real,
She
because, she just wanted, she was really a good dog, bro. She just wanted to be petted, but, seeing the type of dog that she is, she's short, and then she, you know what I'm saying, she was a nice little, little thick dog, you know what I'm saying, for a female like that, you know what I'm saying, and of course they hit her with mace and the little spray and shit like that. So,
Traumatized.
Charleston White.
So it just, and then she just kept getting out. She just kept getting out, man, and after her trying to, you know, doing it, you know, I tried to do something with I had a dog named Chico. I don't know if,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Chico was a nice,
I remember.
you know, he was a standard height, but I mean, that
Yeah.
dog was about a good 85, 90 pounds. He was just,
Yeah, he was solid.
beast.
he was a big
Solid,
boy,
big,
man.
big
And, you know
boy,
what I'm saying? And, you know, shit, he's not here with us no more, you know what I'm saying? The heat,
Yeah.
you know.
Would you say that's what got you into breeding though? Like,
Yeah,
just
you
your
know what I'm
love for that-
saying?
that
You
dog
know,
breed?
shit, it was, you know, just getting it started with my homeboy Trey Chapman, you know what I'm saying? He had a female also, and, you know, we try to get things going with that. Actually, did have a litter off of that. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just, you know, at the same time, it just didn't seem right, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I just knew that, you know, when you got somebody saying something about other people, bro, it just not knowing that the dog's real, and it's just like, you know what, and you know,
Starts getting all in your
yeah,
head,
it
kinda.
starts, it just got
Becomes
too
too
crazy.
much.
Yeah,
Becomes
it
too
was
much to
just
deal
too
with.
much, man, and you know, it was nothing against them. It was just I just didn't want to gamble, you know, with it, you know, just putting
What
it
you're
out.
trying to do, what
Yeah.
you're trying to build for yourself.
Yeah, and it just
You
it
wanted
just
to do it the right way, and
yeah, and it wasn't nothing bad. It was just like, man, and one dude, I just kind of just took it as I was just like, man, you know what, you know what I'm
Something
saying?
that
It
seemed
just,
right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I believed him. It just at the same time, you know, I just didn't want. I just
You didn't want to risk it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, especially
Everyone
put
does
you know what
that.
money
I'm
and
saying.
the
I think
time
that
it
comes
takes.
with everybody when they try to
You
make a
know,
move with, especially with your future
Yeah.
or what you feel
You
like
know,
what you want to do for yourself.
You
your
know, and
career.
then, you know, man, and you know, they still, you know, look out. You know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? I just, unfortunately, I ended up losing the dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, it just got really hard. You know, trying to handle so much, and you can't take care of them.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's,
So
it's,
it
a,
just-
shit, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been through it one time.
You know what I'm saying? You got XLs
You had to
too.
help 'em. You had to
That's-
help them
and-
sometimes.
You know,
too, don't you?
it's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
And why I think I only did it one time, you know? It's
Yeah.
just like at the end of the day, I don't think that's for me. You know what I'm saying? Why
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put that? Because when I had mine, man, it was my puppies. It was during COVID and during that winter storm. No, it wasn't during COVID. It was during that winter storm.
With the rolling blackouts and all that.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
we had blackouts, and we actually had to move the puppies. It was 12 when we had to move them to my mom's house, and the dogs. The mom and dad had to move them all. We had to go into all of a bedroom
Mm-hmm.
because that's when electricity was out. All that we could
Yeah.
out of my house in the country. We were out of everything.
Yeah.
But you know how hard it is. Imagine 12 puppies, XLs, like you said, and I had to go take them all, keep them separate, keep them warm.
trying to do the whole
in the winter
AI,
storm.
Man, that
Yeah,
was
like,
wrap
you know,
them
that
in
was a lot.
blankets.
And I thank
hard.
God they all survived. You know, I
Yeah.
think they all were healthy. They are healthy, and
Mhm.
it's just at the same time that's a lot. It puts a lot on your family, especially when you got me. I mean, we got normal family. We got normal things going on. You know, we work.
Mhm.
You know, go home, kids in school. It's too much for everybody. You know, the kids. When I did, thank God I had Ashley and the kids because it wasn't for them. You know, shit, I don't know how we would have done it because I had to work. I had a snowplow.
Mhm.
So I was working like 18-hour days that I remember when that happened.
Yeah.
So I couldn't. There's really so much I could only do, and they had to do really. You know, during
You
that
gotta
time.
watch them
It's
before
a
they have them
lot.
too, right?
So it's a lot. So like you said, you know, go back to how much it is.
Man, dude, to do talking about these breedings,
Yeah, like how much
Man.
time, how much money, everything.
man. If you know the way that I did this last one, man, you know it was, you know the stuff it could run you anywhere from, 2,500 up to, there's some dogs that in the game are $25K just to.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's
You know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
right?
Just to
So-
breed, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's not only that, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure your female's, ready at that. You know, you have to, make sure she ain't got no infections and all. So you got to hit her with antibiotics, dewormer, because you don't want nothing to interfere, to
The
that'll cause the breeding to not take. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
them
So,
vet bills are probably high as hell
you know
too,
what I'm
right?
saying? Yeah, because you got to think about it. It's at a vet, you're paying anywhere from $70 to $100 for a progesterone test. You know what I'm saying? Then at that, everybody just thinks, oh, I'm gonna just go one time. Nah, it ain't like
Yeah,
that.
they think they're just gonna
Nah.
get a dog,
Nah.
start
Yeah,
this
it's
dynasty.
consistency, and everything you do is you
it's-
gotta be consistent.
Right.
Stay
You
on
know,
top of your shit.
As I got deeper in it, man, I started realizing, I started, stud searching. I started doing my research, more on it. You know what I'm saying? And after I got Coco Chanel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you know, thank God to my baby mama, you know, looking out, you know what I'm saying, with the income tax, you know what I'm saying, for real, you know what I'm saying. If it wasn't for that, you know, we were together at that time, you know, and you know, shit,
Yeah, you
you know,
can't ever take away the good.
things were bad, and she knew what's up, man. She knew what I wanted, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, and she was just like, you know what, go ahead, you know, see what you could do, you know, income tax season's coming around, you know, I had, you know, Jagito and, you know, Melanie, you know what I'm saying, so to claim, so, you know what, you know.
No, that's just someone believing
Yeah,
you, bro.
rolling the
You know,
dice.
Yeah,
and
you
that's
know
what's
what
up.
I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying?
So, you know, that's something that, you know.
You can never take away the good
Nah,
from, you know,
yeah,
saying?
you know what I'm saying.
From something, a situation.
No
Yeah,
lie.
and you
know,
did something with it,
If it
so-
wasn't for that, you know, for her,
Yeah, that's what's
you know
up.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's cool.
I want to have, you know, Chanel, bro.
Yeah.
You know, shit.
That's
You know,
what's
having
up.
you know, then reaching out and at that, whenever I did all that, you know, my homeboy from work, Ivan, you know, he was like, hey man, you know, here's what a bully, you know what I'm saying, look like, and then he showed me, and it was just Optimus Prime, and it, you know, the owner of him is Muhammad Simon, you know, everybody calls him Mo, out of you know what I'm saying, out of Chicago, well, Illinois, you know what I'm saying, and you know, at first, you know, I hit him up, you know what I'm saying, and you know, he was cool with it, and then after a while, you know what I'm saying, when I first got that, you know, the income tax money, I was just, hey, do you have anything off of Optimus Prime? And, you know, I want something, you know, at first he told me about a different breeding, and I was like, nah, I want something off of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, after doing all my research, you know, he's off of Lucky Luciano, champion Lucky Luciano. Yeah. And, you know, that's one of the best producing Dax sons, you know, in the game. You know, Dax is, you know what I'm saying, RIP, you know what I'm saying? He was the one that got it pretty much just started for, you know, that's the reason why we got the dogs that we got, you know, today.
That's the guy that
you know
built
what
the
I'm
home
saying?
defense
You know what I'm
dogs.
saying? You got Louis V, Magoo, you know, Muscle Tones Magoo, you know what I'm saying? You got Phenom, you got, you know what I'm saying? There's just so many, you know, it's crazy. And, you know, Eminence Boss, you know, that's, you know what I'm saying, who's a, you know, dad to, you know, Rockomania, you know what I'm saying? And he's produced, you know, the best dogs in the game, you know, one of the best dogs in the game, you know, and, you know, but me, my preference was more of a, you know, I really love just Lucky Luciano, just to build on it.
Yeah.
You know, just how the dog look and, you know, what it produced and, you know, Optimus Prime, I was just like, man, I just want some. You know what I'm saying? Then he, you know, we got to talking about it, and he was like, well, there's, you know, I got something going on that's, that has Lucky on top and bottom, and I was like, shit, you know, that's cool. I just want a female, you know, I wanted the foundation female to, you know, something to get me
Build
started.
off of.
Yeah.
And it just, and then he got me in touch with a guy named Dave B. He, you know, he's a good buddy of mine, you know what I'm saying, you know, to this day, you know what I'm saying, and got in touch with him, and, you know, unfortunately a couple puppies that, you know what I'm saying, died on him, you know what I'm saying, which, you know, sometimes it just,
Yeah.
those losses, you know what I'm saying, those are
That's
some
what comes
losses
with
you,
that.
you
Yeah.
know, and man, dude, and, you know, so it got to where I was like, you know what, you know, I did, there was 4 spots that were all covered, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, Mo, he had second overall pick, so I hit Mo back up, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, hey, he was like, you know, I told him, I was like, well, I really like this one blue tri-female, and he was like, he's like, nah, you know what I'm saying, he goes, what I'm gonna pick, you know, I'm gonna pick, you know, what I think is you know, best dog, you know, after, you know, out of the whole litter. And, you know, I was kind of bummed about it, and I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I told him, I was like, man, you know, well, hit me up, you know, let me know what you do. And, well, we got to, well, he hit me up a little while later, and he was like, you know, because he had to drive to Indiana, and that's right by Illinois, you know what I'm saying? So he drives, and he's like, hey, you know, I picked that blue tri-female, and I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bet. I was like, how much for? And I'm over here thinking he's gonna hit me with like $6K, you know, whatever, you know, it's, you know, just
Something high.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, something that's, you know, you got Lucky as, you know, grandpa, you got Dax that's in there, you know, great, you know, that's really just so close that is on top and bottom, you know, she's 3 times Lucky Luciano. That's all she is. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he was just like, hey, well, $3K, and I was like, for real? You know what I'm saying? Here I am,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
lit.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well,
I'm pulling up, bro. Where you at? Shit.
you know, so, and I was like, hey, you know, he was just like, hey, you know, what you want to do? I said, I got 2 other people wanting to, you know, buy that female. And I was like, nah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, how much do you want, you know, for a deposit?
Down and shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was just like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right. So I sent him, you know, 1K at first, boom.
Yeah.
You know, he waits, you know, I guess for a whole day for it to go through, and then boom. And then he was like, hey, hold up. You know, it's like, hey, you know, he hits me up. And he was like, hey, what's your phone number? You know, whatever. And so I give him my phone number, and he calls me. He goes, man, I didn't even let you know why I picked this female. And I'm over here like, shit, I really don't care, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted this female, you know? And he was like, nah, you know, so the reason why I picked her is because, you know, she has a short back. She's, you know what I'm saying? She has a nice spread, nice dome. Her eye placement, you know what I'm saying, is on point. She has a really good scissor bite, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, her angulation was just everything, you know, the way her movement was good. And I'm over here like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm over here learning. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know everybody, you know, they started,
like
you know.
specifics.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were even, I didn't know that, you know, that's what they look at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
so,
I just thought she was pretty. Like,
yeah, I just
They're
thought
giving you some knowledge you didn't even know.
Yeah,
You're like,
so
holy
the eyes
shit.
is supposed to look
You
like
didn't think
this.
about
Just
it.
literally, bro.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
wild.
You know, I thought I knew a lot, you know, just off of what, you know what I'm saying? You know, Juan and Cheeto told me, you know what I'm saying, this, and I was just like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, okay. You know, and then, you know, as I got her, you know, man, and he told me, he was like, hey, man, you know, and I said, I told him, I said, I'll go down there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to have, you know, the other 3 kids are going to, you know, they're going to be with their dad, and, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I still, you know, my son's only a baby, you know what I'm saying? My daughter was just not even 2 yet, you know what I'm saying? It was.
He said, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you know, and then,
he's like,
no, she, you know, nah, she knew about it, you know what I'm saying? You know, because we're all trying to go.
Heck yeah.
And it was, bro, it was. And then he was just like, nah, well, you know, she's kind of somewhat not really underway, you know, just wait you want to wait a little bit longer, you know, that when you get her. You know, I said, nah, I got that. You know what I'm saying? I go ahead and get her weight back up. It ain't no thing I
Just
did.
anxious, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to go get her, bro.
Yeah.
I was really happy about it.
Did you think they were bullshitting at first?
Nah, just, you know, I didn't, you know, I really felt like, you know, because the dudes that, you know, my homeboy Ivan, you know, he knew him, so he was just, you know, he ain't gonna throw me
feel like
bus
too good to
like
be
that,
true.
you know what I'm saying? Because we drove about 14 and a half, 15 hours, you know, just to go pick her up. You know, with 2 kids in the back, you know what I'm saying? And they having to drive all the way up there.
Yeah, that's a far drive. So y'all just loaded up and did.
Yeah, that's literally what we did, bro. And then, you know, thankful enough, the hotel was like, you know, seeing us, you know, pulling up at like 7 something, you know, in the fucking morning, or when I think a little bit later, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And letting us fucking sleep, you know, instead of just charging us, you know, because you know how they, you know, you got to get out, you know what I'm
They
saying?
charge you for 2 days or something.
Yeah,
like
nah, they really just, they didn't charge us that. They was just regular, just, man, you know, we got 2 little babies, bro, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, though.
You know, and
He got off with them and everything, walked inside, and they're like, oh, damn, okay, yeah, it's cool. So you went by yourself, they would have been like, hell no, get the fuck out of
nah,
here.
I would have went in there like
That's a good little plan.
dude from
Yeah,
the Titanic.
I
my
was just
kids.
thinking about it. Like, coming in here with all the kids, and she's like, oh, I'm tired.
Nah, that shit.
Rip your clothes up, get them dirty a little bit.
Nah, it's been every bit of worth it, man, because, you know, homeboy, Mo was at work, and, you know what I'm saying? So we just ended up just going around, just looking at downtown Chicago and shit like
I
that.
bet that
You
shit
know,
was nice.
hey, it is, bro.
They got some nice ass spots, man.
They said the food up there is good too.
Shit, it really is, bro. You know, we weren't
Deep
there.
dish, man. That's the shit I
They
want to
said they
try.
don't really be eating that. They eat like some like square pizza, but it's not the deep dish. I guess that's like for the tourists.
Yeah. Well, I think some people call it deep dish. We
But
call
it's like a pie, like the thick one.
just a little square.
Yeah, and then shit, the Navy Piers was what I really liked about it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Is that where they got
Downtown.
the like Michigan Beach where they all be
Nah,
running?
it's- Man, it's just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they explain it, but it's really just nice just down there, bro. And you know, then as we, you know, then finally when the remote hit us up to go, when he told us to hit up, you know, because he gave us his location. We went down there, and you know what I'm saying. I had the other 2K ready, and you know what I'm saying. Whenever we got there, you just started chopping it up. I got to see Optimus Prime, you know, up close and personal. Man, that dog there is a whole, you know, for like a pocket, bro. It was a whole, and they're just no fat, bro. Just literally, just really, just rock solid.
Yoked up.
Yeah, bro, and just.
Did you get to arm wrestle him?
Nah, but literally just grabbing that dog, you know what I'm saying? Just by the damn man, that shit.
Say by the arm. See,
yeah, because I went like that, because that motherfucker was just big, bro. I don't think I understand. Like
he does like them judges, like the judges do.
Bigger than Josh's arm.
You know,
does that bounce big as Josh's arm?
Something bigger than the forearms.
Hey, something like that. That dog there was nice, bro.
Yeah. Nah, them dogs do be stout.
And you know what I'm saying? And he started asking me, you know, unfortunately he was going through a hard time, you know, then, and you know, he asked me, he was like, hey, you know, who you planning on taking her to, you know, whatever. And you know, I started showing him, you know, some males that I thought about. Yeah, and he was just like, well, he was like, I said, well, he goes, my partner down there in Texas, I think he's somewhere by you. So he's got a Louis V son. And I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? His name Champion Titan, you know, Barry Kendall's, you know, Champion Titan. Well, you know, I was like, hell yeah. So he got me in touch with him and everything. And of course, you know, I hit him up. And then, you know, of course, you know, Chanel was nothing but, you know, she was nothing but a little puppy and everything. And, you know, as we talked about, I was like, you know what, I'm finna get into these shows, you know, everything else, you know. You know, he was all cool with it, you know what I'm saying? You know, because we chopped it up for a while. And before we headed back home, and you know, I thank God, you know what I'm saying, because you know, Michael Bearfield, you know what I'm saying, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying, he, you know, that's one of the OGs in the game, you know what I'm saying. I'm not knowing this, but that man is a great dude, man. And
you got to meet him and stuff.
Yeah, man, and just you know, through it all, you know what I'm saying, because you know, I started, you know, because my homeboy, you know, Savadric, you know what I'm saying, he took me to, you know what I'm saying, my first show. And, you know what I'm saying, I've been wanting to peep it out, you know what I'm saying, you know, already, because, you know, just seeing it on, you know, seeing it online on your phone and shit is different than actually seeing it up close, bro. It was just, man. And, you know what I'm saying, I saw how they started, you know, taking the dogs around the ring and everything. And then I was just like, you know what? So I literally just started doing, you know.
Picking up on game at the same time, right?
Yeah, so I literally just started doing everything.
I seen you, I mean, I think most people, you know, that you have social media, seen you putting in work. You've been putting in work. You've shown up. Like I said, it takes consistency in anything you do.
Yeah, man.
You have to stay on top of it. It takes a lot of effort, time, money.
A lot of people just think it's just,
sometimes it takes all your time and money.
That's literally what my time just.
Yeah.
That's really what it's on right
saying
now.
that, so people want to know, is it? Would you have to, if you had to pick, who you picking, your girl or your dog? Your girl or your bitch?
I ain't got one, so I'm gonna take my dog.
Well, if you had one, that's what I'm saying.
My dog.
Yeah, he is gonna say the dog.
Hey, the dog was here first, right?
He said dog gonna make me money.
You're supposed to help him, man.
She been there with me through it all. You know, so I think
she gonna stay loyal no matter what. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Because every wrong that I did, I made sure I did everything right with her. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you took a lot of time.
Yeah, man. It really took. You know, everybody says that they ain't got no time, and you always got time for something at the day.
You do.
So even, you know, so when I was like, if I had just a little bit of time, you know, through, you know, just getting off of work, that's the time that I used up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to work with her outside.
Yeah, because you got to put your time into that. Like you said, that's what you really want to do. And, you know, to this day, that's what you're still doing.
Yeah.
You know, and that takes.
Yeah, that's some good advice to people that, you know, give up on themselves, that lack motivation, you know, because you're going to make time for what you want to do. Or, exactly.
You know,
later in life, you're going to look back and be like, damn,
you know,
I should have did it way sooner.
Yeah, at the same time, you know, don't nobody wake up the same every day ready to do something, man. Then sometimes you wake up and you're just like, man, I don't feel like doing this today. But nah, you still got to do it, bro. I'm still out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you still got to go work.
Yeah, you still got to go do it.
Whether you're sick or not.
Whether you like it or not, well, you just got to act like you're doing it, you know what I'm saying?
It's part of being a man, you know, being an adult, really, rather man or woman.
Yeah,
everyone has
you know
those
what I'm saying? So
responsibilities, man, that you got to take care of.
You know, and what's crazy, you know, my female, man, she was so lanky, you know. To me, she looked so good, but I already knew how she was gonna turn out.
So, what's the ugliest dog that you ever seen?
that
that you ever looked at and like, oh,
Carlos,
no.
nah.
Or say you would rather someone presented it to you, but hey, look, I got this one right here. You know, I give you $3K for it, bro. You know,
He's like, nah.
And you're like, nah, that's not the one. Like, is there anyone out there that
he can't say,
beautiful.
bro? It looks like he can't say. Is what he's like.
I don't want. It's not even the dogs that are in the game. It just mostly just
the people.
Nah.
Hey, when you go
people
to the
thinking
meets,
they had certain things they did it. I mean,
he's like, man, this is fire, bro. I swear to God, it's this or
that's
it's that.
crazy.
You know,
They put the dogs out there like the weed strains.
You know, one thing, bro, is I ain't never gonna tell a man his dog's ugly.
Hey, it's like some of these kids.
You gotta break his heart.
He said, someone told me that.
You know, because
week 5.
I'm trying to tell you, man, because literally a lot of the times, bro, you know, these people really do care about their dogs first. So when you say they dog ugly,
Like,
they
what
ready
you
to
say about
fight.
my son?
You done told us twice already. You said you would pick your dog over your girl, and man, no one ever say your dog is ugly because you whooping some ass. That's what you
So
think.
there be some fights about that shit out there. Huh?
You know, people take it to heart, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I already know.
can't.
I already know, bro.
Y'all saw people? Did you see people like tripping at those meets, like with the dogs about like what people said to each other?
Nah, man,
Like, fuck
ain't
your
no,
dog.
well.
Getting a lot of love out there.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, there's really just no hating out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got people really out there just got their vision. You know what I'm saying? What they trying to do in the game. You know what I'm saying? Or what they trying to produce. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't ever knock nobody for that, bro. You know, see,
cool.
if their vision is something else, you can guide them into a different direction. You know, hey, if there's something like this, you can introduce them to something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's just so much love in this game, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's probably feels good to be around a lot of like-minded people too.
Yeah, because ain't nobody hating. Well, the people that I've met, ain't nobody hating on nothing. You know what I'm saying? They all show nothing but love, and you know what I'm saying. If they had, if they was trying to teach me something, I literally soaked that all in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because and what's crazy about it, bro, is that at 6 months old, man, I not realizing it, but I took Chanel to her first show, and it happened to be the biggest show of the year. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Nationals in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I told everybody, hey, I'm finna go out here and do this and this, that. Not even realizing I'm taking her to this big ass show, you know what I'm saying? And then that day you got people with the camera out, there's like 400, 500 people there, probably more than that.
You're like, oh, shit, am I supposed to be here right now?
Hey, there's literally a video on YouTube, bro, that shows, even got old boy, clowning on me like that, because I'm literally sweating, bro. It's my first time. I'm nervous, bro. I'm sitting there just
trying to mingle in like you've been there your whole life.
Trying to blend in with everybody.
Yeah, that shit was, and it was crazy, man. It was really a good experience.
It was a good experience. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was cool, bro. And then it just making me just want to do it even more. But a lot of people don't realize that there's money that's got to be spent. It ain't just going out there and doing it. You literally got to drive. You got to get the booth. You know what I'm saying?
It's not just getting a dog and breeding it. Making thousands of dollars.
Because you got to think about a C-section is over $600 depending on how much your dog weighs.
Right.
You got progesterone tests, which you could literally take about 4 or 5 of them. You got to think about it, $70 to $100 every single visit.
Test?
You have to do a progesterone test just so to make sure her levels are good to breed. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it, man. You're paying so much for.
And of course, that's doing it the right way, people. That's doing it the right way. You're trying to do shit the right way.
Yeah,
that's what you do. Other people just,
especially like ears and stuff on dogs.
They don't do the extra testing and go the whole 9. They just
they look at the money. They don't look at it like that dog is making you money.
They're like, hey, bro, I'll give you 500. Let me stuffy, and they're like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bro, bring your dog over tomorrow.
But see, you're around people that are outside of Wichita.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now I'm asking questions. What you got? Who's he off of?
Yeah,
I got to see something. I got to see a link.
That's what I'm saying. For people out there, this is what they're
people really be out here scamming, bro.
Correct.
So,
Damn, so they got. I mean, it's sad to call them that, but bootleg dogs, pretty much.
Yeah, they just trying to make a quick buck or shit, bro. Like, what are you looking for in a dog, bro? When you see your dog, what's the things that you're looking for?
You know the eyes and shit now.
huh?
You know the eyes and stuff now. Like if they look like Bolo, and then they shout out to Bolo, shit.
Bolo. He kind of.
Nah, and shout my boy out quick. Hey, like, Keys, why you say that shit? Nah.
But
Bradley.
What I'm looking for now, you know what I'm saying? I got a stud right now.
Yeah.
The little puppy, 4 months old, man. He's off of something special, you know what I'm saying? Especially with my female producers. Because everybody thinks it's just a stud that makes the dog just look you know, amazing. Yeah, he has a nice part of it, but it's mainly the female. You know what I'm saying? I got me a foundation female. She has a great pedigree on it. At that, she has a look. You know what I'm saying? You know, it took a little bit of time for her to pop, but that's usual with some, with Lucky Line. You know what I'm saying? But
you know,
but when that pop comes, man, it comes.
Yeah.
And
it will come.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, my female, she can actually hold her own. But not with a lot of males, but with some out there because she has competed. In best of winners.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But you think the male or the female is more important? Because I know a lot of people like to stud so they don't have to deal with the female so much. Or,
yeah, man, because if dealing with a female is a lot of work, bro.
I mean,
shit. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
You got to think about it, on
especially if you have a male in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say the best protectors of a female dog is more loyal and not as easily distracted as a male
That's
dog.
how it is in my household. My female dog,
Yeah, I've heard that.
she's the killer. My
they
male,
don't get distracted.
He's a friendly.
Nobody through.
Yeah.
Males are dumbfounded
And she ain't aggressive, but one thing about it, she's not gonna let you across
she be
the yard.
watching, with the kids and stuff like that.
She good with the kids, bro. She be out because we have a dog next door.
Like, he's
man, that
smiling
just
at my
barks
baby.
and barks.
I told J-Mo to get his dog. J-Mo just the
Yeah, J-Mo, for real, man. Your dog bark too damn much, bro.
Yeah,
no,
J-Mo.
Tracy
hell's
lives
wrong
there.
with
That's his dad.
Nah, man, he cool, man. Sometimes he really do he'll just bark and just run off. He won't even be so bad all the time. But sometimes when he gone, bro, like he for real going, he like
terrorizing just.
My kids be right there. I be having to tell him, you know what I'm saying? Because
he one of those dogs?
He just can't help it.
He's just trying to get attention, bro. Because that dog ain't trying to bite nobody.
Yeah. Most dogs.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's just not that dog. I just know for a fact he's just not that dog.
Yeah, man.
Damn, you already had to check his ass one time?
Nah, because one time
you're not
Chico,
that guy, pal.
Chico ended up getting through, and they just started playing in the yard. That's literally that dog. He just be barking, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, he
like
means no harm.
Like that video online where the dogs is barking, then the gate opens up.
Oh, yeah, and they don't know what to do.
They don't do nothing.
Yeah, they're like, I was just making sure you was all right.
Because Chico used to do the same thing. He used to go back and forth,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, with that dog Winston. That's his name, Winston.
That just sounds like a badass dog, though.
Winston, yeah.
Yeah, it just sounds like a dog that gets loose all the time, chasing farm animals and shit. Like, I need to get Winston back in the goddamn house.
Man, yeah, but
Cause think about the people that smoke Winston's, like the dog can't be too far.
That's what
out.
his name after.
That's what I figured. So
the cigarette.
You went to Harvard? Nah, but my bad, man. Go ahead.
nah, man, but and then as a few months went through, she had I took her to another show, man, and she actually won first place. You know what I'm saying? I drove out to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I actually got to meet the guy that owns Lucky Luciano, Alex Ferraro. Yeah, cool ass dude, just like a regular
you
dude,
expecting
bro.
to win when you went there like that? Like
shit, and at the same time I'm nervous, but but I'm going to win, you know what I'm saying? And I had a guy go out there and he handled her, because I wanted to get some pictures and videos and everything, and and then she won first place, and then she went up against not mistaken, a Waffle House daughter, and just his production alone speaks for itself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but at the same time, just going through, you know what I'm saying? And as time went on, after she went into her first heat, she popped, she gained a little bit of weight, she started getting there, and you've seen her stacked up, bro. When I put in that work, bro, I can still to this day, bro, I can stack her up like nothing and shoot. As long as I got a little treat, that's all. As long as it's right there, she knows I got it.
She'll get in the
She ain't
stance.
moving nowhere.
Yeah.
She gonna sit right there. She gonna show out.
Yeah.
And every time we get in the ring, bro, I be like, hey, you ready to work?
She's like, you
Put in this work,
goddamn
you ready to
right.
get your shine on. She gets ready, bro. Like, she could give me all the trouble at home.
Oh yeah, but
As
when it's time, showtime.
Yeah,
whenever
she
we
already
get in the
knows
ring,
what's
bro,
up.
she
locked
goes
in.
into a whole different mode. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Because as soon as we pull up, she already knows. She starts seeing all these.
They know because they already know from past, like, okay, they know what time it is because the scenery,
Like how long-
the
and
other
how long the ride
dogs,
probably
people,
is.
the smell, the sound of everything. They're like, oh, I'm here again. It's time for, like, I did that. It's time to do the show again. Dogs, just like when they go for a walk, when you go for a car ride.
You open that closet or something, they know you're about to grab the
They
leash.
know what it is. Yeah, they hear the sound of a
know,
leash. It's the same thing.
Yeah, just making it fun for her at the
and
same
saying
time.
that-
That's the main thing. Just making it fun for
and
them.
saying that,
So-
like you said, we're keeping true because I went to dog obedience and everything, And man, when I went for Lex, man, it's easiest thing in the world. All it takes is consistency. Like,
you
and
just
the
work with
tree,
them
like
every
you
day.
said, work with them every day, and it's easy.
It ain't even long at that, bro.
Dogs are probably one of the easiest. I mean, they're so easy to train, no matter what breed it is. Yes, some are easier than others because they're smarter, but dogs are very easy to train. You just got to stay consistency every single day, rather it's play training. So, I mean, really people out there that struggle to train your dogs that they're a year old, 2 years already.
Kennel training.
Like, no, man, it's easy. Just stay on top of it every single day and keep a treat. And you always got to tell them, good dog, good boy, good
so
girl.
they know what's going on.
You tell them good, you know, saying bad dog, bad girl.
Praise them
every single time. That's what they love.
Because the dog will serve you.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it takes. It only takes a couple of times, right? I mean, really, like, for them to catch on, but then it takes, every day for them to kind of just, they know what time it is.
Because literally, man, there be some days, bro, they don't even want to do that shit at all, bro, for real.
Yeah. So can she tell you that she's tired when she looks at you? Be like,
nah, bro,
Daddy,
she'll just start laying it down.
She start laying it down.
She'll just
fuck you, I ain't
just
getting up.
Yeah, she'll give me hell, bro.
Has she been tired at one of the meets?
No,
that's same because dogs.
All those other dogs.
That's what they love. They get the excitement. There's no bringing them down. Not until it's over with. Then they're like, okay, we're done.
It's
she
really
sees all
fun
the other
for
dogs,
her,
so she's like, y'all see me,
dog,
bad bitch alert.
Everything signed for a dog, it's they're up there. There's no bringing them down until it's over.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Then at that, man, she loves just the treat, bro.
Correct.
She, like I said, she'll do anything.
What kind of
for
treats
that
do you
treat.
recommend for?
Man, really just what they like.
Pito meats.
You know, sometimes like a little jerky, you know, some jerky sticks, or you know, if not a fucking, you know, a hot dog, you know. Some people use cheese, you know what I'm saying. Some people actually use like cooked, you know what I'm saying, meat, you know what I'm saying, just.
Yeah,
because you'll see people with like little fanny packs.
Fanny packs.
For real. But it's really smart at the same time, bro. I ain't got one, but I'm gonna get one.
Hey, we didn't get you.
He really got one in the car, but you didn't want to wear it. Like,
I'm telling you,
I almost forgot to take this off.
To be honest, man, it'll be very useful, man. Just having to dig in my pocket when I really just.
When's your birthday? I'll think about it.
July 20th. Everybody remember that.
July 20th, y'all. You know, for his hoes out there, July 20th, he could use a fanny pack.
Yeah, he said, don't
ain't got
do
none.
that.
He's like, hey, how do I look
Not
at this,
on
man? Like,
camera.
showing it
I'm
off.
alive.
Nah, I ain't got none of that, man.
We'll get you one too.
People telling stories.
So you're loyal to your dogs. Is that what you're saying right now?
Yeah.
It's about you and your dog game. That's it.
Yeah, that's really what I'm just trying to build.
So you can see why DMX was loyal to his dogs.
So don't come around if you ain't trying to help him build this goddamn
I'm literally
kennel
trying
club.
to have something to where, especially a known stud that's, you know what I'm saying, to have a legendary
That's your
one,
next
you know,
move to pay for stud fees for a known stud.
You know what I'm saying? Now I got something right now
Okay.
that's really gonna change the game for real.
You got something whipping it up, cooking up.
All right, and this motherfucker probably looks crazy. Like, you got a badass color scheme going on there.
Yeah, I got something going on, man. For real, when I pop this dog out, it's gonna be insane.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And
Shit,
people have
look
seen
forward-
little
look forward
clips
to
of
that.
it, but yeah, man. But
Do you ever get anxious and excited, waiting, like, man, like kind of just ready to see what they're gonna pop out like?
you know, I'm just waiting on this, you know, this little puppy to get like 6 months old, because I got a really nice picture as 6 weeks old. A really nice picture of him.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show him at 6 months old. Let people show him that, and after that, just. But at the same time, you know, I'm gonna be in the ring at the same time with him. As soon as he's 6 months old, man, he's going in the ring.
Yeah.
You know, I got to get him, you know, get his feet wet. You know what I'm saying, in the ring, because you know, man, you'll be surprised how many dogs shit, piss, and then throw up in the ring. Just
Do you think it's nervousness or just bad timing?
Yeah, man.
Most times it's nervousness.
So you got to break them.
Yeah, that's why it's always good, you know, as a handler to have a nice little relationship with the dog. You know, so you got random handlers that know what they doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, if your dog's already on point, you know what I'm saying, they come in and they just do it so much better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they've been doing this for years.
Yeah, man, these
patience
people
too.
is cold, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy to think the dog game goes that deep, but like some people got like the generations where this came from this grandparent, this is the son of this. You know what I mean?
You know
it's
what I'm
weird.
saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
My homeboys would show me that.
Yeah, it goes a long ways, man. Everybody's looking for, you know, these big hitters. I was blessed to be put in that situation, bro.
Yeah.
To me, it was like, man, you know, thank you, God, you know.
Kind of worked
You know,
out.
because
like,
because the way it worked out, you know, and the way just how everything happened.
Like she got her income tax, and then that guy hit you up like.
Yeah, and then you know what I'm saying, getting in touch with him, and then just getting it going, driving
even
down
being
there.
able to make it up there.
Yeah, safe and sound. They coming back safe and sound. You know, it was cool. A lot of people kind of looked at my dog and was like, oh, she's not that. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Just wait.
Just wait. You know what I'm saying? And she's about to be 3 years
The same
old. She's
people
still,
probably
she's
like,
still.
can I get a pup?
She's still.
Yeah.
Like now, then people probably trying to be asked like for puppies.
Yeah, man. But at the same time, man, these really like some bougie pups, bro. This something. This really is something special. This really like, if I really could, I could really just sell for a good grip, But I feel like I'm really giving it out for a really good deal.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you're making a name for yourself as well, so like it's a win-win.
Yeah, man. I'm just been trying. That's all I've been doing. Just trying and just trying to just get myself known. I could do better. So I really have been working on that. I just, a lot of the time kind of just eats everything up. What I'm trying to do with these, even though these ain't nobody about these two females yet, I'm still working with them. You know what I'm saying?
You're utilizing them.
Yeah, because
So y'all hear that, people? He has 2
I got 2 beautiful females, man.
available.
Yeah, off of
gonna be hard to
Champion
let them go.
Homicide. And if y'all really want to find out, do some research on
Yeah,
Champion Homicide. You can also look. I can't really say his last name. It's Matt. But his partner is Nate Gilmore from NGM Bullies. Hopefully I didn't get that wrong. You know what I'm saying. But you also got Venom Line also. That's all. That's all I really went through. They, taking that risk. You know what I'm saying. That was just handing out a certain amount of money, bro. Just
Yeah, I mean, people could, if y'all really watching, they could hear and see that you really put your time and effort into it. So when they're really paying what they, they're gonna get what they pay for.
Oh,
with
yeah.
you,
They're getting
even right now.
That's a reassurance in
especially
itself.
those 2
They're getting
females.
even a better deal because you're actually putting in the work with them now. When most of the time they will already be at home and they probably wouldn't be getting that work that you give them. That intensive work.
It's not really just that, man. They really getting something special, man. These dogs ain't just something random.
It's not like a puppy mill fast breeding.
This is my female. She pulls her weight. Her first breeding was amazing. I ain't never, to have a consistent litter. A lot of people, people will have so many litters and only got like two, maybe just 2 good looking dogs out of like 6.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? To have a consistent litter where every single one of them look
It's
good.
hard to pick.
Yeah, that's really hard. That's really hard to do. You know what I'm saying? But that's just part of just doing your research on picking the right stud that'll, you know what I'm saying? That'll be, you know what I'm saying? That connect right, with your female. That'll click right with the female. You know what I'm saying? It's not like what everybody just thinks. You know what I'm saying? You got to find something that'll, it's kind of hard.
It's gonna mesh right, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just all about just clicking, bro. You know what I'm saying? You do your research on the male, you know what I'm saying? See what his litter mates look like, see what his brothers and sisters look like.
Can you tell what breed females are able to hold better, or what year they're able to, healthily give birth?
Yeah, because everyone has a different.
You know what I'm saying,
a
right?
different opinion on when you should breed them the first
some-
time.
And the dog breeds
Some wait their
themselves.
second, some do it their first.
Yeah, see, I thought it was-
Unprofessionally,
I thought it was
people do it
years.
the first.
People who
Some
do it
people
on
do
the
it second.
first
Some
one's
people
some
do
hoes.
it. Yeah,
You knew what I- you knew what I was
All that
saying.
pressure on that dog, man.
they're greedy
Because
you
their
know,
body
they're-
ain't even
they're
ready,
greedy.
really.
Correct.
But
Yeah.
But some do it second. Some will wait till third. But most
some
second.
just,
That way, 'cause it's,
the third of 9,
less
wait till
of a
the
risk,
dog
right?
actually hits 2 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she's mature. You know what I'm saying? And for my female, man, we did her on her second heat. You know what I'm saying? And man, that was a very good experience. Actually laid my hands on Barry Kendall's Hero. That's that's Chanel's first baby daddy. You know what I'm saying?
You like, what's up, mom?
Maybe that.
Nah, my little bitch up.
it was actually a great experience, man. He showed a lot of love. He took me in. You know what I'm saying? A man that just really just dropped everything, just sold everything, and just started a whole, whole new life, just down here. You know what I'm saying? Because he was also from Chicago, in a rough area, bro. You know what I'm saying? And dude, man, he was really good. People just real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And man, he pretty much, that's how I got Megatron. You know what I'm saying? People that they actually see my posts on Facebook, on Snapchat, Instagram, people that actually see him, from actually seeing him as a puppy to now, man, it's amazing. And his brothers and sisters, bro, it's golly, bro. He's short, very short, compact with a short back, man. You know what I'm saying? Big ass. He has a big ass smile with what I call what they call a scissor bite. But man,
So that's a scissor bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a clean scissor bite. It's crazy, bro. Mm-hmm.
So what got you into that breed, like specifically, like into the pocket bullies?
Man, I just really just loved them just from the,
It's
of
like
course,
the
He
you know,
likes
size.
to hold them at night.
Yeah, like is it because they're little, but they're still kind of big?
Man,
Like,
you talking about a dog that's literally damn near as wide as your shoulders, bro. But
Aye, man.
14, 15
Probably
inches
wider
tall,
than
man.
Josh's.
It's crazy, man. Nah, but this is a really good dog, bro. These dogs ain't meant to, everybody looks at it and thinks pit bull, and to me, it's American Bully.
You're
You know what I'm
correct.
saying? So, these are dogs with personalities. They're good show
sweethearts, really,
dogs.
like-
Yeah, bro, good family dogs, bro. A lot of people don't understand, what they have, and yeah, they're protective at the same time, but. You know what I'm saying? These dogs ain't meant to just be out here fighting or nothing
Yeah,
like that.
and,
you
and
know,
the ones
'cause-
that
Well,
do
yeah, 'cause
snap
they're-
or turn on their owners is because of abuse or trauma
Yeah,
that they
that,
dealt
you know,
with,
'cause they
and they just.
sometimes
They
you
get a
have
certain
sometimes you
point
have
where they
pit bulls
just-
that are just
Yeah.
overprotective.
I mean, it
They
happened
didn't
not
take
that
it,
long
especially
ago.
they didn't take it
if
too
you train the
far.
dog
It happened
like
not
that.
that
Just
long
taking it
ago
too
here
far.
in Wichita's maybe 4 months ago. A lady, it was on the news. Her sister, I believe, were arguing at their night out. Been drinking 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. They're at home arguing. The lady's dog went on attack mode. Went after the sister. Then sister got away and she went after herself. The owner of the dog.
Well,
I mean, ripped off.
and that drama that
Ripped
like,
off some of
probably
her
caused
chest,
something to click
everything,
in
neck.
there. Man.
Had a bunch of
Well, they
stuff
say that
done.
about
and it was
Rottweilers
just-
and
it's her own
Dobermans too.
dog.
That when they get old,
Yeah,
they
but
get
it's-
Alzheimer's or whatever. But it's really how you raise your dog. Like you can't put a dog away from everybody.
if
and
you really look it up, man,
crazy.
it ain't pit bulls that have the most fatalities. It's really just other dogs like
Other dogs.
huskies. Go to
they say
just,
Chihuahuas and Malteses and stuff. If they could, they would
Chihuahuas
kill
are
them.
really just
But if
bad.
they
They'll
could
bite
kill,
your
they
feet off.
would.
Fucking
You know
chow
what I'm saying?
dogs.
What do you think about people that
Chows are bitches.
say like people don't understand what bully is, what bully is in pit bull. Have you ever
Man,
seen someone
shit, just
say?
look at
Have
my
you ever
dogs,
seen a
that's the
pit bull?
look, you know
You
what
ever
I'm
seen a pit
Put
bull?
some
Someone say,
respect on
"Man,
it."
yeah, look this bully I got." And
You know
you're
what
like,
I'm
"Man,
saying?
get that
You
pit bull
yeah,
ass
but
shit
see,
out of here."
at the same time, you getting a bully that can move
Jack
just like
Show.
move just like a pit bull.
Yeah, so it
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
one of those
And,
ones like breathing all heavy.
Of course,
and-
the
You
pit
know,
bull's gonna
you
have
know,
more
my boy-
stamina. Do whatever.
my
but
boy Jack Show, he'll tell
Shout
you
out
right
to my
now.
brother Jack. Fucking
He'll tell you the
Shout out
difference
to
right
Jack,
now,
bro.
real
That's my
quick.
boy.
Pit bull and bully. He they ain't no bully right there. That's
Nah,
pit.
he
Or they ain't no
man.
pit bull right
Best
there. That's
fucking
a
dog.
bully.
You know what I'm
best
saying?
fucking
Jack,
dog.
my boy, man. I've
Yeah.
been knowing Jack for a long time.
That's why I asked that, because there is some people that don't get the difference and just say, "Oh, that's
Yeah.
a bully," and
Jack's probably out there smiling right
he'll
now.
let you know right now, man.
That's
He'll
what I'm
let you
saying.
know what bully is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
when it first came out, Jack's like, "Bully,
Shit, he
nah,
got
nah,
something
this is
Yeah,
a
you
real
know
dog
Jack
right
be
here.
stuck in his ways for a little till he likes
Yeah.
There's a
something.
real dog over
Yeah.
here, and it's
Yeah.
it's a pit bull. Because a lot of people don't see dogs like his dogs. They're slim, they're real cut. I mean, there's not.
Oh, man,
Bullies are the ones that
Yeah,
are
yeah,
just.
they
yeah,
look
but at the same
fit.
time, they're naturally
as fuck.
strong,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
You know
They're
what I'm
cut,
saying?
more
They're
cut.
biting and
Yeah.
everything. You know,
Yeah.
a lot you can't. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that too. Now,
So with the breeding part, okay, a lot of people don't know that part. I know that part because you helped me out with it before. I had to do it
the
before.
whole AI.
The whole,
Yeah,
the
how we
whole,
got started.
a lot of people may not know. That's another thing that
talking
you're
about
getting
the-
with him. He
See,
does it.
to a lot of people that they'll say, they'll say jacking off, but nah, it ain't really just. It's really called just pulling.
Wait, do you gotta use the hand
It's not
though?
jacking off, it's pulling it.
You just pulling, bro. You just pull
But
the
with your
skin
hand though,
back.
right?
Yeah, with your hand.
But what you-
of course,
you
you're
pull
gonna
it
have
out.
gloves
It's
on
just
and shit like that.
masturbation.
You know
So,
what I'm
so,
saying?
so
Nah,
do you
but
do you do one hand or do you have to use one hand or two hands? Or just
somebody got
You a freak.
You know what I'm saying?
But now they
you
say
know,
the
at the
Frenchies
same
gotta be
time,
like that too. I didn't
because
know the
I'm not
bullies.
gonna lie, I pulled Chico.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to hold him back because, you got a female in front of him. You know what I'm saying? That she's ready. She's out, just doing it
Yeah, well,
natural.
at that, people say at that point,
you
that's
know,
when it's gonna be
yeah,
ready. She's gonna be flagging them.
Yeah, she's flagging. In his mind, he's like, oh, she's ready. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like, jack me some more.
You know what I'm saying? So he's going. So all you do is pull back, and there's a little bitty ball. It's literally just like that long, bro. When you pull back, it's just a little bit. You see a little ball.
For real?
Hey, no lie. You hold right there, and next thing you know, that dog will swell up
He's
like
like,
a
come
balloon.
on, a little bit longer. Jack it.
Hey,
I'm jacked up.
because literally, he'll get
I'm
to
jacked
humping
up.
and everything, bro. It's crazy because, he'll do all the work. All you gotta do is just hold on for dear life. You know
He's
what I'm
like, a
saying?
little
For
longer,
real.
a little bit right there.
You gotta literally just hold
Cover
on.
your
Just
kids'
make sure
ears,
you
yeah.
hold
Nah.
on, and they put the bag right
So-
there. You know what I'm
So
saying?
is that from the
And-
breeding, like over time, that caused them not to be able to?
No, so
Fornicate?
say
man,
for
to
my
me-
dog, my dog was just like wasn't able to get in there. Like he wasn't able to reach his aim. Like just wasn't
The way their
like
bodies
it's
are built?
just it's just like
Yeah.
he just couldn't go in.
See, I thought like with the
Well,
Frenchies that they
like-
can't
like-
get
like
aroused
everyone's
or something.
different.
learning at this point,
Okay.
he just wasn't mature enough. He wasn't mature enough. He was still thinking of
Like-
he was still like a little boy.
still
You know
wanna
how
play
you were when
outside.
you're a little kid first time. You're just you're all over the place. You know that's how.
trying to
dogs
sit
are.
there and
Right,
dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Nah, I'm
You know what
fucking-
I'm saying?
Nah, that is strange, but I mean, I've
It's
heard that from
strange,
people
yeah.
but like with the Frenchies, I thought it was because they can't get aroused or something by themselves, or like they don't
Nah, man,
understand.
to me, it's doing if you're gonna do an AI, man, or to me, it's safer instead
Is
of just
there
doing.
safer chance? A lot of people, dude, bro, they do it naturally, but the girl really suffers a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, she.
Yeah, then
Because the way they gotta tag 'em.
at the same time, man,
Like
you
when
know,
they lock
with
up.
people without knowledge, man, if they don't give their dogs antibiotics or do what they need to do before
get
the
the
breeding,
clap.
you know what I'm saying? They really just breeding two dogs that could have infections. You can pretty much just fuck her up at the same time.
Yeah.
That's wild.
You know what I'm
Think
saying?
about-
Yeah,
so
a
can
lot
they-
of people don't think about that.
on some
dude,
mature
you know what
shit
I'm
though,
saying?
not even as a joke. Do dogs get STDs as well? Like
Yeah,
like
you
bacterial
know,
infections and shit?
yeah. If you don't do that
Yeah.
shit right, bro, you can actually fuck up your dog.
Yeah, that's man. And people don't think about that neither. Like
That you know what I'm saying. This is all a learning experience. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So, and of course with the second breeding, I did a thing called TCI, was a transcervical insemination, and that's something that's damn near accurate. You know what I'm
they
saying?
put it straight to
what the hell?
the egg.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude, because you got a probe with a camera, and you go, you know what I'm saying. You pretty much go directly to to the ovary, whatever, and then
Yeah.
Shut up.
and then. You know what I'm saying, but it was cool. You know, it was
I
crazy.
had to do with my dog when they and actually because I remember you helped me one day and homeboy helped me over there. You took me with
Talking
and
about Angel.
Angel, and
Yeah,
then Ashley helped me. Ashley had my girl had to hold my
man.
female dog up.
Man, and it's
But she
crazy
like, what do
because
I do? What do I do?
Because OT's dogs, bro, his egg cells are really big, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dirt.
And she didn't even like the idea of me doing that with her because the female, of course, that's her dog,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not just
But-
that, growing up,
Yeah,
you're not used to
baby
seeing
and
shit
shit
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah, but
Nah, but it's crazy because that ball really get about the size
So
of a
what is it?
softball.
It's like
yeah.
Yeah.
Like for
Oh,
real,
it
it
can- it
really
can
a
big.
ball like in their dick.
nah. That's pretty much what the female locks onto.
Oh, that's why they
That
gotta wait
ball,
till the swelling goes down. or
That's why
whatever
whenever you see a dog doing natural,
Yeah,
you see
as
it
the
actually go
ass.
in. You'll see them stop and then see boom. That's why you see that female.
Swell up.
Yeah, and they be
why
stuck
it's
like
dog-
that
That's
forever
why
and
you
act-
see that female
They be
struggling.
trying to act like they didn't do nothing, and they both look
And
like
then
this,
just-
like ashamed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know when
bro.
they're stuck and they both just sit
Oh
there.
yeah,
like,
they look at you like, oh,
They
shit,
can't go
they caught
nowhere.
us, we got caught.
Nah, man. be all back.
man. Some dogs will actually sit there and suffer the whole time trying to toss and turn. That's
and
the
the-
fucked up part about it.
That's what I've always heard, and I've seen before in videos where the female's just you could tell she's in pain because
Yeah,
it's it don't feel good.
yeah. And some
it really
some
don't.
people don't think about that, but that's like y'all are really saying the insides of it. Kind of like how you were saying, like people just think they get a dog and they're gonna make all this money,
Yeah.
like that, along with the litter,
Now then, a lot of people don't realize, the
like the giving the birth. all
what
that.
actually comes along with it, because for the first 2 weeks that this last litter was born, I didn't get paid. I took off work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't sit there and realize what actually that
Gotta
be happening
calculate
behind,
all that. That's actually a big part of your
behind
life.
closed doors. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because this is something special to me, and I didn't want nothing to happen to none of these puppies. Fortunately, one passed away, but that's something that I couldn't really help. Because
Yeah.
after bringing it back, twice already, it just, what this puppy
Yeah.
had fading puppy syndrome. There's nothing I could do. I did what I could. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I saw that puppy was, that this is where experience comes into play, because a lot of people lose their litters like that. Also, they can't identify a sick puppy, and they say, that puppy get all these other puppies sick, and then you lose the whole litter
Man.
after investing like $7,000-8,000 into the whole thing.
Yeah, I had
You know
a
what
friend
I'm
that the
saying?
puppy died. Like the rest of the puppies would have lived, but it killed the dog, like the whole dog, because the vet said she wasn't ready, to
Yeah.
have the litter, and he wanted, basically emergency C-section. So one of the puppies had died inside of her, which caused an infection and went septic or whatever. So
Yeah.
killed the,
Yeah, especially being in there,
yeah.
for too
So
long.
the mom died with the babies in her
Yeah.
because of that one puppy dying.
Mm-hmm. It'll
Yeah, it
completely
gets to your
block
bloodstream,
everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. But that whole experience, man, it's crazy, dude. It's just, man.
Yeah, so you really gotta,
Shout
like
out
it
to the
to-
people that actually, that would help me out, through this whole process. You know what I'm saying, man? Because it,
well,
with
they would
that-
probably love to know you talk about them
Yeah.
like that. Like, no, it wasn't a
Yeah,
waste, and
you
they
know,
gave game to someone that appreciated it.
yeah, you know what I'm
Soaked
saying,
it up.
to everybody that looked out for me, in this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It just.
You
A lot
have
of people
any, like,
don't realize
pointers?
that they didn't do nothing, but they actually did. You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts, because they might not even know that what
Yeah.
they said even resonated with you, and you know, because
because I even had, a couple people, flat out telling me, man, you've been doing it for too long, man. You ain't getting nowhere.
but they don't know all the stuff on the
I
behind
was
the
like,
scenes.
so I,
Because I mean, there's a lot of people.
You
That's
know,
what's
when
wrong.
they
A lot of
look at
people
the
these
material,
days
they
they expect to get there like that, or they
Yeah,
think
'cause
it
man,
happens
they
everybody
overnight.
expect
thinks-
you to be in the bands or just
Yeah.
have all this stuff out the dogs. They don't
Yeah.
realize you're building something.
at the same time, everybody's like, oh man, I'm finna make this money. Now what? Okay, so you just gonna spend it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, you
Yeah.
gotta invest, bro.
Nah,
I'm
you
trying
gotta
to
go get a
build something. I'm trying
badass
to
Put
get
it
kennel.
right
something
back
going.
in and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
go
like,
get some
nah, you can't
badass
do
dog
that,
food.
you
Treat them
know.
dogs good.
People that just go out there and just
Vet.
spend it, bro. To me, it's just, what's the whole point?
Yeah.
What's the whole point?
Hey, they love
You
players,
know what I'm saying?
So what do you look for in a woman, bro?
and not the dog. Do the eyes gotta be at the do the
Nah,
eyes
we
gotta
ain't
be
talking
at a
about
certain-
dogs no more.
What's a woman's snout gotta look like? Nah.
Nah,
Nice,
fuck it.
good.
What's your
Clean.
what's your
Clean
favorite
muzzle.
breed of woman?
No underbite, no overbite.
Stupid ass. Hey, you
I
like
thought
tri
he-
breed women?
I thought he was about to say toes.
Are you
Look at him.
are you an ass dude, boob dude? No,
toe guy?
Man,
the dude. Well, I mean,
Ugh,
Nah, ain't no.
you asked the question.
Yeah, I really do love titties, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I love the ass too, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta have the
titty man.
titties.
yeah,
you're a titty man.
Yeah, I like them both, but I like a girl with pretty feet too.
yeah.
Like she gotta be,
So
yeah,
you
because I
suck on
put
toes.
You know,
nah, not like that. It shows.
That's what.
Just
No, but
imagine,
it shows
just
a lot
imagine
about
a
how
bride
women-
with some hobbit feet looking all
Nah,
fucked
but
up.
am I lying though? Like you can tell a lot about a girl by how her
Yeah,
feet
her
look.
free, yeah,
know what I'm
like, take care of her
Yeah,
feet.
even if you like, there
Yeah.
are people that are like way out there with foot fetishes, but like,
Yeah, man.
but she gotta have pretty feet that's attractive.
It's yeah,
For
'cause, like,
sure.
yeah, it really is. You know what I'm
she
It
saying?
take
doesn't
some
care.
shoes
You get
off,
them done.
Take care of
and
your
Yeah,
nails
feet,
see,
done,
make sure that
like,
shit don't smell.
if they long as shit, bony, or
At least do
like,
something with them.
Hey,
you know,
Shit,
yeah,
you
keep
got-
them socks on.
If
Yeah.
not the little middle one is longer than the
Yeah.
big toe. They can grab something.
that's why they say
They
on
say
the,
I don't want
on
no
the
girl that
first
got
date.
feet that look like mine or
On
any
the
of my
first date,
homeboys'
you need
feet.
to take her to swim to a swimming pool or like a water park, so you know
Yeah,
exactly.
well, you see a lot about
you know what I
the
mean?
way their hair lays down too. Like not even the makeup part, because some girls are beautiful without makeup.
Yeah, that's
and,
true.
and they think
Yeah.
they need it.
I really like
Yeah, well,
natural
when they get out the
beauty.
pool, the way their
too,
hair
that's
gets
what I
wet.
asked. I'm more of a natural beauty.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
because if
shit
she's skinny
too.
and
That's
beautiful
what I
or
was just
BBW,
saying.
like
Man.
if she's pretty without makeup and a good personality, and really, I'm a sucker for food. So
Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of girls though too.
and ain't no
that
motherfucking
some-
Alfredo neither.
Some do makeup so just to make themselves feel pretty. No,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what guys tell them. Your man, your dad, your husband, they can tell you how beautiful, pretty you are. A girl has to feel pretty,
Right.
And
They're all
some,
getting these lip injections now.
some do
so-
that. Some
Yeah,
do
some
makeup.
go too
Some go
overboard,
too
man. I
far.
get it,
Of
man.
course.
And they were
Then at
pretty
that, whenever-
already. Like
I feel like
Yeah.
that's just for like
Then
validation.
at that, whenever you look
for
at them
social
talking, their
media
lips
or
ain't
for
even
something
moving. They
else.
just stuck
Well, just like they
there. It's
say,
what's the whole
you ever
point of
heard
that?
people say when like people go out, like girls get dressed for girls and guys get dressed to, for other guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I
you
guess
never
because
heard
like
that
if you pull up in a nice car, girls might like it, but your homeboy's gonna be the first one. Oh, I see you, Keys. Or, I see you, Diego. Like.
Well, I don't know. Technically, a nice car is for what girls like, and that's
But I
what
mean,
they're
they call it
attracted to.
peacocking or something
So
like
if you
that,
got a
like,
nice car, it's more than likely,
I got
hell
me-
yeah, I'll
I
go
got
on a
me
date with.
Jaguar.
Yeah, I'll go out with Diego.
All right, but she gets wet over the car.
Nah,
you
fuck
know
with
she
you. It's a
just
Honda,
gonna
but I
be a
call it the
materialistic
Jaguar.
Well,
woman.
if
So.
Yeah,
you're looking for a
exactly.
girl to get
That
wet
too.
every car, you're looking for the wrong girl, or you're looking
Exactly.
in the wrong place.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's little kids.
because Pimp
shit.
C had a song about that, and if you would fuck Pimp C, fuck you. Nah, I'm playing. I
fuck
like
with
Pimp
Pimp
C.
C.
Yeah, but he
I
did
fuck
get
with
wet.
all
up.
that.
Remember that?
UGK, all that shit.
Facts.
Tupac, anybody that know me know I bump Tupac a lot.
That's your favorite,
Yeah, that and Zero. You know
like
what I'm
Bone
saying?
Thugs.
Yeah, I love all that other stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You got to think about. I grew up in, I'm an '87 baby.
Shit, I'm a '92 baby,
You
so
know what
we
I'm
ain't
saying?
far apart. Shit.
Nah, you grew up in the fucked up age. You know
Nah,
what
but
I'm
I grew up before the internet. Really, like at least,
nah.
like we didn't have the iPad. Like, but shit,
Yeah,
go on.
he had the
Go
iPod.
on.
You know, I'm over here listening. I'm like, all right,
He was trying to
Nah,
figure
I
it
was
out,
trying to
bro.
just say.
Nah, shit.
got
I grew
quiet
up in
on
the
us.
era, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Girls
When the
go.
street lights came, you know, so you had to go back in when the street
In or
lights
out.
came on. And I literally grew up listening to my mom, you know what I'm saying, yelling out my name for me and my sister, you know,
Get
come
your
back
ass
home. Yeah,
in
because we
the
literally just straight right by Brentwood Park.
Right by the park.
You know,
yeah.
straight in the
Oh, so
avenues.
you were good. Like you could stay there till the really got dark.
Yeah.
And then what happened? You know, because you know we know if everyone knows Diego's life, he
What happened?
Yeah, I started gangbanging.
He was thugging.
No.
I started. Well, man, I
So
really.
did he too.
We see what's crazy, bro. Is that I got in trouble at 13 years old, bro. I got arrested for possession of marijuana.
God.
Yeah, at 13 years old. You know, that's what I get for stealing my brother's weed. You know, man, rest in peace. Yeah, I used to steal it. You know, because I used to always tell man, let me hit that shit one time. Cause he used to take me out riding and everything.
yeah.
And
He's like,
nah,
you sure you want to hit this?
you know what I'm saying? And he got to where, you know, the Peniaguas, you know, those were my best friends at the time, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they still, you know, I still fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? You know, whenever I see them, you know, they still good. They really good people. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never looked at them as, you know what I'm saying, what they used to be with everybody.
Yeah.
Man, cause, you know,
everybody
I
grows.
grew up in the, you know, they grew up in the same area, you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
avenue, so,
Just right around the corner.
yeah.
You know, everybody
You know what I'm
grows and
saying?
some people don't. So
Well, I think we were talking about that earlier. You know, like it's crazy because, you know, back then, you know, we was schools with certain crowds, certain people, and then one summer shit happened. We come back, it's like, nah, you over here, or you over here.
Man.
It was hard because it's one of the things that being young, no matter how our parents raise us or what they tell us right from wrong and or try to show us, we're gonna make our own choices. I mean, kids are gonna make their own choices. They're gonna do what they do. They're
Right.
gonna-
Yeah,
especially at
That's
15, 16.
you know,
that'd be
Years
one of my
old.
biggest fears.
well,
like,
see, you know,
being a
I
dad.
was a little bit kind of different at the same time because, you know, my mom was so lenient but really strict at the same time. Cause you know, I used to be out with my cousin, you know, Dorito and everything, and we used to be out till like fucking 2:00 in the morning. I'm 13 years old, bro. You gotta think about it. I'm sitting there just,
hey, you was going to school tired as hell the next day.
it didn't matter.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but it was mainly on the weekends and everything, and you know, just having all that, and then you know, pretty much like, you know, just you know what I'm saying, because half of my family is PLM and the other half is VC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So growing up, you know, we all my tios and everything, we all used to kick it. You know what I'm saying? You know, barbecues and everything, and the next thing I know, my house getting shot up, and I'm like, what the fuck? All because I had somebody take me home, and then found out who I was, well, who my brother was, and everything like that. And next thing you know, it's like, damn, what the hell is my house getting shot up for?
yeah.
I think my house got shot maybe twice when I was in high school. Shit. Because
Yeah, y'all's parents were probably like, what the fuck are y'all out there doing?
It was my brother at that time. My brother Michael. He
He was
Michael
acting
T.
a fool.
Michael T. He was
Oh, yeah, yeah.
him and his brother used to run around together.
Yeah.
So it was probably our house probably getting shot up around the same time for the same reason. You know, who
Yeah.
knows? But it's the past pretty
Yeah,
much.
it was, man, when we used to wild. That's, a lot of people don't understand how much
It's
has
it's
changed,
different.
you know, how different it is.
Well, I mean,
how
it's
it
not
was
necessarily too
before.
much different. I don't know if you heard, man. There's some youngsters right now that
What they call it,
that-
YTM or
yeah,
something?
like YTM. They're trying to gang bang. They're 15, 16-year-old kids.
Yeah. And they don't have morals no
It's-
more. Like,
You
there's
know,
no code
you know,
with these kids.
and there's also a thing called gang injunction.
Yeah.
So if
They
they
gonna
want to
find
keep on
out.
acting up and they keep trying to make a name for themselves, man, hey, thank God I'm off of it now. You know, I ain't
Yeah.
trying to fuck
Yeah,
with
we
nothing
all
no
are.
more.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it just,
Yeah, that
you know,
shit
if
fucked
they-
up a
if-
lot of
if they
people's
wanna
lives,
do that,
bro.
they, you know,
Even
that's on
affiliated
them
people that weren't even-
because everybody knows how.
Yeah.
You know how it was, you know,
Nah,
back
it
then,
was-
you know,
it
because
was-
back then
it
it
was-
was
It was like probation for y'all.
it was man, but even
No,
before
but
that,
the-
it was,
the
it was
reason for
literally
the
a whole bunch of
injunction-
gunslinging.
Oh,
It was a
yeah,
whole
yeah.
bunch of fighting. It was literally just popping
It was
off every
always-
day.
Yeah.
Every day we was looking to get into some shit.
See, I told
And
you
a lot
I
of
moved here
people
in
don't
07.
realize-
It was like, I guess, the end of it. And I remember in
No,
high
that
school.
was like the start of
nah.
it.
Well,
That-
nah, well, I say
You know,
like,
well,
that was the middle of it.
It was really
'Cause
starting back up because you
that
got to
must
think
have
about
been
how
'cause
it was
everybody-
in the early '90s, and, you know, then early 2000s and shit like that.
because
it
when I
got
moved here,
real
people would be
bad.
like that about hanging out with people. You know, I'm clueless.
And that's
And
what I mean.
people
Like,
would
you
be
had
mad. Like, I want to hang out
choosing
with him,
a-
Keys. If I was you, like, he's no good. But like, this
He's
person's
choosing
cool
a
as hell.
side.
Like,
Yeah, nah, man.
and then
but-
it made me like look
man,
at
back
people
then
that
it
were
was
really
for
good.
real.
But people like had me looking at people like that they were fucked up because of who I was cool with, and then them people ended up
But
being
yeah, man,
cool.
it sucks that it don't suck. I see the way I see it is these days and age, more kids struggle because they're dealing with a single mom at home or a single dad. They're
Yeah,
being
dad
raised
at
out of their
home.
mom,
Yeah.
their grandma, or their grandparents, and it's hard.
And
It's
then that
hard on
social
people. It's hard for
media, too.
And you
single
know what's
Right.
parents.
crazy, bro? I'm not even
It
gonna
is.
lie, because around that time that I really started I just went just buck wild whenever my dad left the house.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
You
I
don't
was
got
mad.
that fear.
And then
of
at
Yeah,
that,
some
and
don't
then,
have
then,
no
then at that
authority.
finding out what happened, it was just like, man, for real. You know, then
Yeah.
you know, I was already around it. You know what I'm saying? I was already around it. I was already going around, you know what I'm saying, with my primos and everything, just riding around, just doing whatever. You know, so and then whenever that happened, I just boy, I felt
Just
like
amped
I
up.
felt like Superman out
He
here. Can't
turned it
nobody
up.
fuck with me,
Yeah,
bro.
because you didn't
know
have
what I'm
nothing really
saying?
to fear when you got home, and that's what's sad for the women.
Yeah.
Because they can't really control it, man.
You
Let's
know
be
what I'm
real.
saying?
Yeah,
And what's
I-
crazy about
Or
it,
even a girl when she gets to a certain age, like that's
I
where
told-
the dad comes in.
I told Ashley not that long ago. Ashley and Aubrey, you know, my daughter, we're talking about that. I was telling her, you know, it's sad because I think at the end of the day, it's because there's kids. A lot of these kids are being raised by single mothers, and their single mothers are just working, trying to
Yeah.
provide for them, and their kids are just out there, and they can only do so much. They can control so much. At the end of the
Right.
day, it's not giving up, but they just have to be like, you know what? All I could do is
too tired for
is
this
put it
right
in
now.
God's hands, and
Facts.
you're gonna do what you do. I'm gonna put it in God's hands. But I can't keep telling you, keep whooping your ass, or I can't keep, you know, at a
Man.
certain
The kids
point,
can't escape anything
so,
anymore.
know,
so then it's
like-
like, what if I told us it's like, hey, you never know. God probably put me in your life for the kids, not for you, but it could be for
True.
the kids.
Like you never
Yeah,
know what
you
we
just
pass each
never
other's
Yeah.
paths for. You know,
Because kids, man, a lot of days they just need someone to be consistent in their life with.
but that's why I
discipline,
respect
with
you too, because
authority.
like you know I was raised by a stepdad. Like, but if I didn't have that, at least you know what I mean. And they were young, my parents, but it still affected me in a way because it's still like they were kids. So how do you raise? You know, like so parent. But at the end of the day, that would still help me somewhat. So you know, but a lot of people don't even have that. But it makes a big difference. Like for them, they wouldn't have that figure. You
Yeah.
know, she
Correct.
might make her
Straight
own
up.
money and like you know be a good mom, but like most as parents, we just want to. I want to say be our kids' friends, but like, and I don't have kids, but I'm just
we
speaking
want to
like.
make them happy.
Yeah,
you know?
people like will just give them like hush, you know, stuff like here they'll give them the new shoes, maybe like they're dressed good, but like they're not there.
Or it's hard for them to say no.
Yeah, they
when
can't go to the sports practices, they can't do all this, and then they don't have the discipline. And some people want that, like no one wants to get spanked or nothing, but like it makes you feel like you have a house.
I
Like,
think a lot of single mothers live sometimes maybe, and they could correct me if I'm wrong, maybe guilt sometimes. And I'll say
Yeah,
guilt
I've
because
heard
it's
that.
like they know they chose the man to have a kid with, and maybe the man ain't there, or even guys, you know, their woman ain't there, and they're having to do it themselves, or they have to do it with the step parent. Some step parents ain't that full parent. They just like they're just a boyfriend
and
and
then
girlfriend.
sometimes they won't let the step parent.
Correct.
Even when I've seen that where the dude or the woman, like they care, but that's what's gonna fuck up their relationship when that kid hits 15, 16, and that boy tries to step up, and this man done raised this kid for 5, 6 years, maybe even longer. He loves this little boy, but if you know you're gonna let him be around, and he's never done nothing weird, and that like they loves like you know that's his own son. You gotta let him be a dad. Like you can't,
yeah.
because then
Well,
they're
you
like,
know what I'm
haha,
saying?
you can't touch me. You know, they don't have no repercussion.
You know, man, at the same time, man, a stepdad only has a limit.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's the messed up part, because especially whenever it comes to relationship, boom, it ends. You know what I'm saying? And then
That
at that
relationship,
And
that
that's
relationship
man-
that you
too.
all that energy
For me,
that you
for
put
me,
in
But
for
y'all,
the
man,
kid,
for me,
you know,
literally
like-
goes out the door.
Everyone's different. For
You
me,
know what I'm
with
saying?
They
Aubrey,
think guys don't
Aubrey
care like
had too
that.
that day. She had said,
You know what I'm saying?
"Yeah, I think if you and my mom were to split up, you would be the type to be there, like still be there for us and still have us around." Like, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
like,
for
See,
sure.
you know you did right for her
like-
to say that herself.
yeah, it's just because
some
they
women
don't
don't think
you know,
guys care.
especially if you had something with them, bro. Like you can't
Yeah.
deny love.
And
bro.
believe me, before
what I'm
that,
saying?
I mean, we all had our rough patches, you know. From
Do you think that's
choices
what
at
made y'all
15,
care about
15,
kids more?
16 years old.
Like being what we
It's all
needed as
love.
kids. Like that's why like you know
You know what I'm saying?
that
It
makes
just
sense.
yeah, it just
Cause some girls probably don't think we give a fuck like when they break up and you know like they go off like they don't
Yeah, but-
realize like it's a man, especially like most stepdads. I would say like the good
you gotta
stepdads like
take
you.
that shit. Bro.
There's stuff you've been
It's-
through life that
it's
made
crazy.
you
Yeah.
capable of being a stepdad. Because that's a tough job.
Yeah.
You know, people even talk shit about you, like, what are you doing? But
It
they don't
really
see,
is.
like, man, like, that's still a family. Like, family don't have to be
Being
blood.
a
Like, it's-
stepdad is one of the hardest jobs for real. Cause
And,
Yeah,
nah, that's
especially
what
if
I'm
you-
saying. Like, you know,
Have you been in that
sometimes
position
yourself?
yourself?
I've been
sometimes
there before, you
I used
know
to try to
what I'm
explain
saying?
to the kids, you know, like, man, I wish y'all's dad was there because it wouldn't be so hard on me. I wouldn't have to feel like there's things he could do to take away from me as to where I wouldn't have to try to do
yeah, because
overstep my boundary. I
You feel
wish,
like
'cause
you look
I'm
like
not-
the bad guy too
Yes,
sometimes?
all the time, and that's why I feel like maybe if he was there, it would be helpful because hey, he's able to discipline them and he's able to be part of their life, so they're able to listen to him more and me just do my role. But
And also, if he was out, they would see what he's lacking.
Him being total absent for his choices only.
Yeah.
It's just like I have to do more than just be the stepdad. I have to, you know.
Plus, if he
do
was out,
everything.
But you know what I'm saying?
he could make himself look bad rather than just stories are told. You know?
Yeah.
Like they would have that choice on their own.
Yeah.
My bad, brother.
Nah, you good. With but man,
So, because so for instance, too, you at one point probably gonna have to accept your kids having a stepdad.
oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, at one point you're gonna have to accept that, but
yeah, you have no choice. You know what I'm saying? They're there. You know, you just gotta hope.
Yeah,
You know
that's a whole
they
package.
they're treating your kids like if they're if they're theirs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to take it too
that's
far.
all you could really hope for. Because I would like, I don't know. That's what I would want. But there's so many fucked up people out there. Like even on the women's side.
Yeah.
But like that's what I was saying. I think some women don't appreciate the good stepdads. Like man, when y'all became stepdad, you don't even realize it's baggage. Like that word sounds fucked up to even say. Even when your homeboys, everybody's in your ear, like, hey man, but they don't see how it is at home. Like if you're really into this woman and she's like a good, like that's might be a family you never had. It's not just the kids, like in the fact they're not yours. Like you got a home there.
Yeah.
Especially if you grew up in a broken home, like that feels like a, like the stepkids looking up to you, and stuff feels good. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a great thing, man,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
a lot of kids that don't have that shit, bro, like
really
they grow
don't.
up without it, man, and it's rough. It's a rough thing for school. I mean, when they have like events and shit, like you want somebody there, you know what I mean? Like you expect to see like, oh shit, your mom for sure, but like your dad or somebody like a father figure, you know what I mean? I know for my case, like it was like that with my ex and my son's brother. He's 18 now. He's grown, you know what I mean? A grown ass man. But I still tell him when I say, hey, I love you, man. Like, text me if you ever need anything. Like, let me know. Like, anything. You know what I'm saying? Just to say what's up. Like, because, I practically raised you. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to just.
I don't want to.
Like, you can't just forget.
And sometimes
It's
I
not
think
their
a lot of
fault,
parents
bro.
out
You
there.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I think
It's
a lot of
really
parents
not
out
their
there too
fault.
shouldn't
That's
take
real though.
shouldn't
bro.
feel away or be offended if the kid don't reach out to you in that way.
Yeah.
Or-
You did your
because-
job though.
Because you
can
did
go
your
to sleep
job,
at night
and your
knowing-
job was doing it out of genuine love. It wasn't to be
You're not
recognized
owed
as his
nothing.
person or to be
Yeah.
remembered as his person that raised him or you're his dad. No, it's just like, hey, it was genuine love. Like, so that's there. That's always there. If you want to reach back out to me, you're gonna reach out. Reach out to me.
Yeah, I don't want to
But
force it.
but
Yeah.
That's how I
some
feel
I think
about
some
it, you know?
people might be like fucked up about it and be like, oh well, they never call me no more. That's just like it's not
But
that.
sometimes
'cause
you
I
don't
think
know
a lot
what
of
to do.
times
You don't want to
that's
understand
kids-
boundaries once
that's
again.
kids in general.
Kids in
They-
general, I think
they don't
even
want
to
to-
that
Yeah, they
might
don't.
at some point feel not awkward, but just like it's different. It's just different. You don't know how they think or feel.
They don't know how you
might
feel either. They don't.
not like you or not love you. They
Yeah,
just
they probably just got a
But- and we're
busy
the
ass
adults.
life. That was it. They
But we're
got
the
a
adults.
busy
They
ass
expect
life
us to make the
too.
first.
yeah.
People fucking, you know what I mean? They got their own set of friends now. You know what I mean? That's why people say too. They're like, man, you spend time with your kids and shit now because once they get at a certain age, they shit. I mean,
Yeah,
they
that's
don't
how I
want to
feel
be
about
around
mine,
you.
bro.
I mean,
I
you're
try
cool.
to take advantage as much as I
Yeah,
can.
you're cool,
You know
but
what
you're
I'm
not
saying? I
gonna
try-
be cool
I do what I-
forever. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
it
that's
sucks.
true. Cause like y'all had a lot of friends in high school. I had a lot of friends, but I don't have kids. But one day when I do or
When
whatever,
you do, baby.
like
Oh,
I'm gonna
man,
think I'm the shit. They
You
might
got-
even see
yeah,
me
you got
having
a lot of
homeboys.
game,
We're
right?
barbecuing, but then when they grow up, they're gonna be like, "You was a lame," and I can't. Me talking about all the stuff we did as kids and all the this crazy shit we saw, that ain't gonna mean shit to them.
Yeah, man.
Hell
for
no.
Just
real.
like it kind of don't mean
My kids
shit
are
to
my
talk
soft
about it
spot.
now.
I'm
Yeah,
not even gonna lie. My kids are my soft spot. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's just one of them things. Like when I first held my daughter, it's crazy, bro. When you get that one feeling, especially you know what I'm saying, just being there in the room. Oh man, it's a great experience, bro. Regardless, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It is, man. I wasn't there for my daughter, but because she was in San Diego and I was here, but I was there with my son. But man, boy, hell yeah, I know exactly how you feel, bro. Like it's just
kids
it's just crazy. Like you know what I mean? You see
kids
it,
deserve love. They don't know nothing else, and
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
man.
That's all.
It's
Kids
just-
want.
Hey, but now he came out. I'm like, say, is this motherfucker mine?
Why?
Just because he was real white, you know
know-
what I mean? He was real light. I mean, and I was just like, hey,
It's
hold
crazy
up.
because my kids are white,
fine.
bro. My kids are straight, like my
But
baby.
full
mama,
a lot
head
of
of-
you know,
Mexicans,
head
but
of
a lot
hair,
of
you know what I'm
Mexicans,
saying?
it's in genetics, like the
But-
grandparents or something like
Nah,
this.
if you
Yeah,
look
I mean,
at
you're
my
white,
kids,
you
bro,
know.
Yeah, and I'm
Green
Mexican.
eyes,
Nah, fine.
my kids
That
are blonde, blue-eyed. like really just light skinned, bro. You know, but they understand Spanish and they can speak it too.
Yeah,
You know, I try to make sure.
That be
I'm-
throwing
you know,
people off too when
same
people
thing,
think people
you
are
know
white
what
and they
I'm saying, my
start.
kid's mom should really be on there too. You know, putting her part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I really want my kids to understand. You know, when they talk to my dad and
Yeah,
all my
say that
tias
so
and shit like
Spanish.
that. I want to keep that going.
Yeah, the least you want them to do is at least understand.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Carlos.
And then it make them proud too, right? Like you
Yeah,
tell
he'll
him.
respond in
Like
English.
Carlos, he
And remember I said that
understands.
he gives me shit. He be like, Josh thinks he's Mexican or something, but it's like you are you first generation.
He
You
says
said
you
that.
are. You don't even know this
lie,
Right,
bro.
I- like,
I
he's
be
gonna make
telling
fun
my
of how I
kids they
say a
Mexican.
word, but at least
You know
I
they
try.
mix. I would tell my kids they're Mexican.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? My,
But I
my
say a
daughter
word
say
fucked
I'm
up and you clown me
millennium para
like,
mí. And I'm like, already. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool,
what's
man.
up.
Yeah, it's what's up, bro. I really.
Yeah, I think as parents, I mean, all we want is our kids to be better than we were growing up, or make better decisions in life growing up. A lot of times we struggle. I know I struggled with. I mean, them my stepkids, but I always try to guide them the right way from my experiences.
Oh yeah,
Tell
you try
them
to
like,
show 'em
no,
something.
like you
Yeah.
know, I see where you're headed. Like, don't do that.
They don't believe
They're
it,
still-
right?
Yeah, and they still gonna do it.
It is crazy because we used to get told that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All
It's
the
crazy
time.
because I
I-
used to get told those ain't your
Th-
homeboys.
those ain't your real
homeboys.
friends. My
Hey, you know
stepdad
what
told
I'm
me
saying?
that all
I
the
was
time,
telling my
bro.
little cousin the same thing. I mean, those ain't your damn
Hey.
homeboys.
He's
like, they
And
like
then-
me.
I
Hey,
tell you that.
And then when you go TDCJ, and changes,
Yeah.
they tell you, "Show me your friends, I'll show you your
Hey.
future."
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah.
It
Hey,
changes.
nah, I
you know
stuff
what I'm
is like
saying?
that
Nah,
too.
That's a real ass quote.
Because
I was
that's
18 when I
real.
first went in, bro. That's what's crazy. I was 18 when I first went in.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not
You're
even
still a
gonna-
kid, really.
yeah.
You're still a baby.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm
Then-
We
still,
just think we're
you know,
grown. Till you're
You know,
about
but that
25.
was at the peak of gang banging at its finest, bro.
Yeah.
It was really just
Was that a really
it was-
reality
it was-
check though when you hit them
Yeah.
them walls?
oh hell yeah, because
Like,
the first
damn, this
thing
is
you
a
do,
whole
you know what I'm
different
saying?
ballgame, right.
It doesn't matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I walk in, hey, where you from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
trying to get
saying?
down?
And then
It's
you
like,
can't
man,
just fight in that, right? Like
you
you,
know,
everything's a whole different
it's
than
like,
just
hey,
out
you know,
like out
you know
here.
where you at, or you know what I'm saying?
You
Which
try-
Star
oh, you-
Falls?
oh, you
you
trying to get
Falls
down?
Town?
Yeah.
Also, who you
blasting?
run with? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You
Yeah.
West.
You
You know, trying to
West, yeah.
find something,
But
you
there
know,
are the
blasting.
homes
Are
and
you
all that, like,
blasting?
there's so many-
Nah.
Yeah.
I ended up rolling solo, you know what I'm saying? Ended up with a
Yeah.
4-piece,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And
They say five or up, you should ride with somebody. If you 5 and under, and
Shit,
ain't
I
no
still
reason
want-
to
Bro,
just
you
say
got
so.
one mission, you out of there. Like if
you know,
you just stay.
nah, it was cool though, man.
Extended
It's,
stay.
you know,
Looking
just,
at
Hey,
us.
it's,
I mean, there's a
it's,
lot of
glad I
it's
never
really,
went,
it's really
'cause-
racial more than anything.
Yeah,
I
see,
bet.
that's
You know
what
what I'm
that's
saying?
what was
I
up
bet
for
it
me.
is.
Well, everyone's different. I
Well,
believe.
for you it'd be different.
Like,
Yeah.
cause it's
Not necessarily,
But I
but
was-
they
I
would
was-
have to backdoor him if he wanted to get down with Thon.
nah, that's what they.
and all
That's
that.
like
You
with
know
all
what
my
I'm saying?
homeboys
Just because
say.
he got that, you know, he's a Miklo.
Yeah.
That's what they
You know what I'm
say.
saying?
But
My
then
kids
after-
are Miklos
but that-
too, you know.
But they say after that though, like it's
Yeah.
cool, like
Yeah,
your love, like
because
But
you
see,
got
me,
heart, you got
me
a lot of
when,
heart.
you'll be
when I
good
was,
everywhere
I
you
was at
go.
minimum security in Plainview, Texas. I forgot it was right next to Formby, but I mean there's just shit. I you know how it is. You know, nighttime spreads. You know, you with your people. I would one night
Yeah.
I'd be chilling with my black homeboys from Dallas. The next night
Yeah.
I'd be chilling with my black homeboys from Amarillo, love
it's
it.
like something you just got to
Next one's
stand
the
on.
next night I'm over here with the Paisas, all from Juarez and El Paso.
Yeah,
Then,
they
you
got
know,
their own
next night
clique.
I'm from
Hey,
the
they're
white
funny
folks,
though.
the white- you know,
And they
and
all
I
like
was
this
just me
tall.
Yeah,
though.
nah, and like even the ones that got the Z
Yeah,
tatted on them and
short.
shit,
Yeah.
they're not like with the media.
They
Like, bro,
crazy.
they're the friendliest.
But
And
me,
they have, but they ride with each
Yeah.
other. Like they could get violent, but they're not in there like fucking with people. Like
I
It's
was
just all about respect, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, I just
but they
didn't
are
mean
short
there.
though. You
There
funny,
wasn't
black.
there wasn't no ever like, oh, I eat with just Mexicans over here. Like how I am out here, bro. That's how I wasn't there.
But I think people pick up on
talk to
what you
Mex
stand
with
on your
and of course,
morals.
I was at a minimum security prison. It is different at a maximum security. It's
Yeah.
not as lenient or as cool
With
to
John,
be like.
he went to Beto.
You
He
know,
said that
there's
shit
gonna
was
be people
racial.
looking at you sideways because you're like, why is that fool over there eating with the blacks? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, they really do get mad like
yeah,
that, bro.
there is people looking at sides. Where
know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
at in the tank, I was at in the dorm I was at, there was no one on the bullshit like that. They see
That's
who I
crazy.
was, and it was all like, it was always,
Hey,
it
speaking
was
of the
always, it was always love and respect, like from her, because I
Yeah.
think they seen. To me, I should that they seen like,
stand on your
nah,
morals,
you know
though.
what? Yeah, you know what? He's standing on who he is.
Because
like,
I feel like a lot of people get scared and backtrack, and
Yeah.
that shows them
there
that
was
you're
only
a fraud.
one.
Like,
There's only
you're-
one person that asked me, he's like, "Hey, fool,
know?
you trying to get down west?" I'm like, "Oh no, bro, I'm good." He's like, "Where you from?" I'm like, "Wichita." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's West Texas, right?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, Wichita's North
Well-
Texas."
Well,
He's
because we're
like,
Northwest
He's
though.
like, yeah, he's like, no, well, you
is that
West.
Wichita Falls could go either
Yeah.
west
Yeah.
or
Yeah, because the where
or
we're
they
at.
call it Foritos.
Yeah,
Fort Worth.
and this fool from Vernal's right there, and my other homeboy Monty Sanders, he's from here. You know, he's black, and so
Yeah.
he's the one I'm chopping up with him, and then the fool from Vernon, I looked down, I was like, no, he was like, like And he's like, the burning, what?
Man, I
That's
can't
West
wait.
Texas. Was like,
I'm about to-
he's like, yeah, burning
Man,
is
like-
like, no, Wichita lies in North Texas. And he was like, okay. And for the longest, homeboy didn't like, he didn't have beef with me or anything like that,
Nah,
but he
I
didn't
know what
talk
you
to
mean.
me at all.
They
All his
steer clear,
homeboys
like
talk
you-
to me. All his homie, everyone chopped it up with me.
You ask him a question, it's like,
And then you know, it took maybe 3-4 months, and then he warmed up to me. And he was just cool, but
Yeah, and it's crazy because all that gangbanging stuff out here doesn't
implied.
no, that's not gonna
it
fly.
doesn't,
Like,
it doesn't fly in there.
It's more about your city. You people from your city. A lot of times, you
just-
stick together,
yeah.
say what's up, and then or whoever you have to get you.
Or
Sometimes
if
you
y'all
have
get
to.
down
Or, yeah, you
with the
get down with
same-
somebody.
yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it's if you ride solo, everyone from your city, that's who you gonna get along with from the get. But yeah, so
yeah, that was
it's-
always one of my biggest, and I don't care what nobody says, like, my biggest fears, because I went from 19 to 24, now I went on the run, finished the probation. That's when I went to ISF, but I thought, and then I had caught a weed case, a felony, and I had to sign for time, so 2 years. And I was like, man, so like they suspended it, and I already knew how to do the probation, but that's always, so I'm 32 now, I didn't get off till last year. So I spent my whole 20s like in and out of jail, but luckily I didn't go. But that was one thing in the back of my mind, like, man,
yeah, lucky.
Nah, but you
that's
got-
ain't for the whites. It's
nah,
tougher,
no,
you know
I
what I'm
got
saying,
locked.
with-
No,
and-
it cost like I got locked up and shit, bro. But it'd be like failed UAs and then like that. But the what's it called though? Like for me, it'd be like the white people would be mad. You know,
Yeah,
but if
because
I come out, with my
like think about it,
friends-
you go in there and you probably be cool with the Mexicans more
But
than
that's all I
you were
really
with
know,
the
if
whites,
you
and they'll
think
be
of-
like looking
Yeah,
at you like.
they for real do.
But
get
you
mad.
gotta think though, bro, like whatever
especially
you
if
know
one
They'll be
is-
goes
checking you
to a-
too.
Yeah,
You
And what's crazy,
motherfucker.
especially if one goes to join the Hoovers, you know what I'm saying? One
yeah,
of
but
the
that shit,
Bloods,
most of them are weak
you know
anyway
what I'm
though.
saying? Hey,
that
for
shit.
real.
But there are
They
some stomped
hate
down
that
white
shit.
boys
Yeah,
though.
because there's white boys that will go join the blood or
Yeah.
the Hoovers because that's all they know.
But they
that's
don't
all
know.
you
Them
out
people don't
here.
know you, so they're being extorted because these people ain't your friends from out in the streets. Like these aren't the same people you grew up around. But when that's all you know, it makes it tough. Like because to come back out, y'all be like, "Hey, Josh, how was it?" And I come out like I'm like I don't want to talk about it, and I got
That they expect to see
Nah.
lightning bolts on you.
yeah.
and you
But
see
see,
you
nah,
got
but,
something
but,
else
I've
on you.
always been me though. Like since
Yeah.
back in the day, like
Yeah.
I moved here, like I've always, and like I said, for people like they backtrack a lot, and people can see right through it. Like people watch your movements and how you talk to people and how you
carry
switch
yourself.
up when you talk to this person and this person. So it's all about,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Nah,
Fuck
it's
all
just-
that.
I just know, man. It's
So
just,
that's the saying. Say no to gangs.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
stay
Yeah.
out, stay out the street, young kids.
Because they don't even
That
know.
little
it was
crew y'all
worse.
got going
you know,
on YTM.
you know
hey.
Hey,
where
That ain't
you know,
what
want to
that
know where a lot
is.
of people fucked up at. You know, especially getting into this game, knowing damn well it wasn't gonna be, you know,
A
just
forever.
a forever thing.
A fairy tale.
You know what I'm saying? It's not finding a career ASAP.
yeah, bro, because
You know what
everybody's
I'm saying?
getting trades and shit
because
late.
you got to really think about it. You can only hustle for so long.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And,
you can only run the
you know,
streets for so
so
long.
if you wait till like damn near 40 or damn near 45, 50 years old, next thing you know, you're trying to go get a job. You ain't got no experience in nothing.
Right.
It's
They're
just
like, what did you
$9,
do?
$10 an hour.
No kind
Yeah.
of
So what you
skill
gonna
and
do?
You start from the bottom, and then
Yeah.
you at
So-
that point
That's that
you're
revolving
gonna be
door
willing
right
to
there.
put in
You
10
know.
to 20 years, but at that time,
Yeah, and
you could have started at 20 years old.
Yeah.
By 40 years old, you're retired.
Yeah.
So kids listen to that shit.
You
Like,
know what
you
I'm
know,
saying? A lot of
That's
people
one thing I
don't-
always tell my kids:
Hard
get
head
a
makes a
job to
soft
where
ass.
you could get in the door right now. Like if you're just gonna work, get a factory job, get a job where you can establish yourself good for 20 years, and that way by the time you're 40, 45, hey, you
that
can
401k
retire.
or whatever.
You can retire, you know,
Yeah.
and you're good.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
what
right
everyone
now,
wants.
shit, I'm trying to get rich off.
But I know what
dogs,
you
so-
mean,
And you know, because we
Finding trades and
messed
shit
up,
late.
we messed up by making our choices, running the streets to where we wasted, 10 years, 15 years of our lives.
Valuable
We
making
spent a
time.
lot just
Those are
running,
the- those are
running,
running
just
around.
ducking and hiding just from
Yeah.
the police, bro.
That's
And
crucial.
thinking you got
That's crucial
time,
crazy.
and then when you wake
And then
up,
we
and you
look
lost.
back and we might not regret, but we look back like, damn, man, if I would have been working the job I am now, because I've been at the job I am now 9 years that long ago. So I think about if I was like 10 years ago before. I've been there 9 years, think about 9 years ago before this. Like,
You
if
just
I
be
would have been,
starting.
I've been there 18 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
mean, think about that. Like, think about how late I am in getting.
And it makes it worse
getting my
starting
life
later because
started.
you like some jobs you be like, man, most of these people younger than me or something. Like I'm at a weird age.
Man,
Yeah.
Because the older people like in their 40s, they be like, you just still a young buck.
Yeah.
But
Man.
the 22 years, 21s are like people that just graduated. They be like, man,
You old
Keys,
as
you
fuck."
old.
yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, man,
I'm
old
like,
is
fuck
more
you.
like your 60s where you're wrinkled, pretty much just retiring, bro.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, man, a lot of people ain't really getting started till they're past 30s.
Yeah, they say 35, 36.
Yeah, bro. So, a lot of that old shit just
Yeah.
doesn't fly.
And it's all within you, man. Like,
My shit's dead.
So,
you're talking about the light.
But
Anything else you want to say? You want to give out your socials
Or no.
or how to contact you for the dogs?
for the hoes, you know.
Oh yeah, for the hoes. My bad.
For the dogs
y'all can really find me on Facebook, man. The Diego Jaramillo, man. Y'all can't miss it. You know, y'all see that Jaramillo Bully Camp logo as my cover photo. So, you know what I'm saying?
Diego Jaramillo.
How to meal?
Jaramillo, don't, you know what I'm saying?
Hit him up on that snap too. What's your
Dark
What's your
Hello.
Snapchat, young
Or
blood?
do you don't want to get the snap out? Well, hit him
snap.
up on Facebook, and if you wants to get out the Snapchat, he'll give it out.
And then Joel asked what your OnlyFans was.
I don't have it.
Nah, okay.
Stay tuned.
That was Josh.
Oh, he said stay tuned.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
needs a
lot
needs a
more
lady
coming.
friend for that. He said.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in to the Grind and Prosper podcast.
Elevated edition, man. We appreciate y'all.
Appreciate Diego coming through.
Appreciate the
yeah.
brother.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all
Hey,
having me.
y'all, if
Boy,
you
go,
want,
go.
looking for a dog, got birthday present coming. I know Father's Day is coming up, ladies.
Income tax coming. I know
And I know
y'all want
income
something.
tax money
Hey,
right
you see
now.
what he did with
You
his?
know what I'm saying? Or if you're really trying to find a great foundation female to just click with any dog out here in the game, come holler at me.
Yeah,
I got it.
Facts.
It's really worth it.
yeah. But appreciate you, Diego. Appreciate everyone tuning in, watching us live.
Appreciate y'all.
Y'all have a good night.
Watch
Fuck
for
y'all.
us.